Hi, this is Leah from Cleveland, Ohio. For today's session, all you're going to need is your reformer, a long box, platform extender, and a light set of weights. I have 6s. And then for my spring tension, 1 blue tension spring. You could always go a little bit lighter to challenge yourself a little bit more. So grab your dumbbells and you're gonna rack them onto your shoulders. We're stepping our right foot forward and then we're driving the left knee up into our chest. We're going to find a split lunge off the back of the machine and then we're gonna drive up again, left knee into chest. So find your lunge and drive up. I'm gonna scooch my right foot over just a smidge so that I've got more room. Left leg lunges off the bed and then lift up into your chest. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to straight away add on a double pulse. Down into that split lunge, pulse, pulse, drive to stand. So you'll see that I have my box long ways next to my machine. If I took it short ways, I would risk my back foot going off the back edge of the box, which is the last thing we want. No falling today. All right. Hold. The second time you pulse down, I want you to punch your arms overhead, overhead press, and then drive the left knee up into your chest. Again, lunge, press, and pull. Got it? Lunge, whoo, right into it. I told you it was short and spicy. Push into that front foot like you're driving the heel straight down into the core center of the earth. Let's do 8 more. 8. Pull. 7. Knit your ribs down. Every time your arms go overhead, that's when it becomes especially important. Whew. 5. And pull, squeeze. 4. Pull, squeeze. 3 more. 3, pull, squeeze, 2, pull, squeeze, last one, pull, squeeze, pause. We're going to let our weights come down by our sides, and then I want you to find a single leg RDL, drive up to stand. Bicep curl the weights as you lift the left knee in. Let's go again, single leg RDL, extend the left leg back behind you, and then push into your right foot. Stand with a bicep curl. Nice. So that right leg is nice and soft. The right knee is nice and soft. You're resisting letting that left hip roll and open to the back edge of your machine. And you're thinking about how long and lifted you can keep your spine. Pretend that you've got little oranges right underneath your upper arm bones and you're squeezing them into your side. Let's do 3 more. My right butt cheek is already talking to me. Pull the chin in, lengthen through the side of the neck. Good, 2 more. All this stability on that right side. Drive, lift, last one. Come all the way up. You know we're going to put those exercises together. So we lunge, press, pull to stand, and then you find one single leg RDL. Draw the left knee up, bicep curl the weights. Again, lunge, push, pull to stand, one single leg RDL. Beautiful. So this is when we find our breath, we find a little flow, and we really embrace the burn. So once that lactic acid builds up and reach that threshold, it doesn't really get worse. We just kind of endure and maintain right where we are in space. Squeeze the left knee into your chest. Squeeze the right glute every time you come up to stand. Last 3. Press, pull, single leg, RDL. Nice, 2 more. If you hear me breathing heavy, it's because it's hard. All right, last one. Wherever you're at, finish strong. Push, pull, single leg, R, D, L. Nice work. Come all the way up to stand. We're not going anywhere. So take your feet so that you're straddling the center of the box. Bring your weights front rack, almost like you've got a barbell in front of your chest. And I want you just to find some squats. Make sure the carriage is about 3 inches out and away from the stopper. Good. Squat and press. Squat and press. Good. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Nice. Last one. Hold at the bottom. We pulse it up an inch and down an inch and up an inch and down an inch for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one. Flip the palms open, star, as you Arnold press the weights overhead. And then you're going to come bring everything back in. 2 pulses down. Arnold press, star. Pull everything back in. 2 pulses down for 10. Pulse, pulse. 9. Drive straight into the heels. Think about lifting tall. Right through the crown of your head. We root down into our feet to rise up. Drive. Good. Kind of lost count. Beautiful. Let's do 5 more, shall we? 5 is always a good number. 5. Make sure that when you open, you're driving into the outer edges of your feet. 4. Woo! 3. 2. Good. Last one. Come all the way out. Pull the carriage closed. All the way in, hinge forward, right at the hips. We're going to send the left leg out as we tricep kick back with both arms. So, weight is still in the right heel. Breathe. We're pushing and pulling, driving and drawing back in for 10 and 9 and 8, 7. So I'm still feeling fire through that right side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, last one. Hold the arms up. Now pulse the carriage out as you press the pinkies up towards the ceiling. 10, 9. You're sitting the weight back into your right hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're just doing our best. That's all you can ask. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, final thing we do here. Find your squat, nice and low. The weight stays shifted over the right. You are going to punch to the left and then pull the carriage back in. Punch left, pull the carriage back in. Punch left, pull the carriage back in. 10, 9. Do you like my sound effects? 8. Got to keep things interesting. 7 and 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Step both feet onto your platform extender. Knees soft, forward fold. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow, and you can just let yourself sway side to side. I need to get different grippy socks that cover my toes because my toes are freezing. Beautiful work. Okay, so we're gonna shift from the right glute to the left oblique. Slide the carriage out. Walk your toes to the edge of the platform extender. And then all I want you to do is dip your hips as you push the carriage out Exhale, knit left rib into left side hip. Drop the left hip towards the floor. And then scoop from the low belly, pull in. And again, lengthen out. Dip your left hip. Hollow out the armpits as you round from the middle back. Excuse me while I fix my shirt. Let's do 4 more. 4. Lift. And 3. Push the carriage out almost like you're going to tap the edge of the bed. 2 more. 2. Last one. Good. When you get here, pause. See if you can rotate back to center and then place your left elbow onto the platform. We're in a side plank. Open and close the carriage 10 times. 10, 9, 8. Zip your inner thighs. Here, 7 and 6, 5, 4. You know you've been working when planking feels like a break. 3, 2. Be sure that left elbow stays right underneath the left armpit. Last one. Pause. Final thing we do here. Thread your needle. Inhale, open. Exhale. You can let the carriage move a little bit as you thread your needle. I'm just going to lift a smidge, like 3 inches today. 4 more. 4 and open and 3 and open. Good. 2 more. 2. Last. Bend your knees to pull the carriage all the way in and find your child's pose. On to the next side. But that was the 15-minute duration of my video submission. So side 2 is going to be in a second video entitled part 2. Come and join me if you'd like to.